Hello, I'm Veronica Kennedy, professional organizer and founder at A Hand to Help. And some of you may or may not know that in 2025, I have been doing a buy nothing new experiment. And I am learning an awful amount of what I used to do through habit and tweaking some things and changing on how I bring items into our home. I wanted to share with you a trip that I had to Bunnings, and I love Bunnings. Quite often, before the Buy Nothing New 2025 experiment, I would go to Bunnings with my shopping list, but often get sidetracked into little bits and pieces, the things they've got down the aisle. They're usually on special, the clear out pile, the plants, their seasonal things that they have that come and go. And there's always something to pique your interest at Bunnings. So I went to Bunnings this time with my dad, and I had a piece of artwork that Dad was going to put on some recycled timber for me, which he brought to our house. And we needed a particular silicone, and we also needed a magnetic door stop for one of our doors to stop it from slamming because, slamming doors isn't great structurally for a house. So the went and got the things that we needed. The magnetic doorstop works great, and the silicone to put the artwork onto the board. What I really liked about that Bunnings trip is that I went with my dad, spent time with him. We went in and out of Bunnings, not rushed, but we didn't get sidetracked on popping in and having a look at this and popping in and having a look at that. That's more my thing than necessarily my dad's. And it was just such a beautiful time to spend with Dad while he did the work on putting this art work. It's some ceramics, so putting some ceramics on the timber for me that I now have up on my wall outside, and it has beautiful texture, and I just love seeing it when I turn into and see the door. There it is outside. But it was just such a beautiful time to spend with Dad. So as part of my Buy Nothing New experiment, we did need to get some silicone for gluing the artwork together. I didn't reach out to my Buy Nothing New page, and I just went and got fresh silicone because I thought fresh silicone, it's just what we need for this job. So we'll go get the tube of fresh silicone. But what was really lovely about this job was that we used recycled timbers, and it was really the time that we spent with each other and the creativity that happened. So I kind of had one idea, my dad had another idea, which was actually a better idea, and it came about, and now I have something on my wall that I think lovingly of the person who created it, and I love the artistic in it, but I also think dearly of my dad. The time we spent together, how clever he is to just visually see that and make that happen and solve the problems that were solved along the way. But it was the time we spent with each other. So as much as this sharing with you now on video about the trip to Bunnings, that worked really well because we went knowing what we were going to get. So we got the magnetic doorstop and we got the silicone, and we left to come home and really spend that quality time together creating. And, the Buy Nothing New 2025 experiment is just consolidating with me more and more that it's not the items that I bring into our home that makes life special. It's those moments that we share together. That moment that we created, my dad created, and I enjoyed the process with him on putting that piece of artwork together. So there is so much value in spending time with each other. It doesn't cost us anything in our pocket, but I know it does cost us with time. But those memories are just so precious. So on our Buy Nothing New experiment 2025 on mine, and if you're doing it with me or if you're thinking about doing it for a week or a month, it doesn't need to be for a whole year. Yeah, think about where we might be able to switch out purchasing something to giving time. So that could be, instead of buying a gift for a birthday present, we might have a cuppa together or go for a walk together or do some craft together if you're a craft person, or go help them in their garden, or you know, have a think about how can I replace time with money. It'll bring you some beautiful memories, and they really are most valuable and priceless. And it doesn't leave you with clutter in your house to have to clear up and make decisions on after. So the trip to Bunnings was a brilliant success. Went and got exactly what we needed, but then we spent the day together while I encouraged Dad and he created our beautiful framing for our artwork. So don't underestimate the value and the time that it gives to the memories and how priceless that is. So may you enjoy going to Bunnings with your shopping list, purchasing just what you need, and coming home and putting that into place. Coming home, finishing that loop, making that project happen, and enjoying it, enjoying the end project and enjoying the time that it takes to do it. So love Bunnings, love spending time on a project and finishing it all up. And please reach out if you're doing a Buy Nothing New experiment. We would love to hear what you're up to and what learnings you have learnt. And this trip to Bunnings and this time with my dad has just consolidated that time together is priceless. It costs nothing in ka-ching in money, but it is priceless in the memories that we make. So have a fabulous time making memories, and love to hear about your Buy Nothing New experiment that you may be doing. Take care, everybody. See you next time.